chilly side with a high temperature at 49. Milder than Tuesday. This looks like the best day of the week. 59 degrees on Tuesday. We will stay in the upper 50s on Wednesday. It's cloudy and windy with a chance of showers, though. And by Thursday, we're back to the upper 40s with still a chance of showers in spots. Partly cloudy, 44 degrees right now in Detroit.
He's a Frenchman, but he's created some of the most powerful marketing campaigns in U.S. automotive history. And he's one of the few people who have earned the title of brand genius.
What's your marketing philosophy? Don't speak. Take me.
On the new edition of CBS Marketing Masters, meet the man behind 5 of the world's biggest automotive brands: Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, Jeep, and Fiat. He's Olivier Francois, the Chief Marketing Officer of Chrysler Group, LLC.
You've used some pretty edgy celebrities and done some pretty edgy work, like this print ad for Fiat.
It's human bodies forming the shape of a car. It's great. It's kind of weird.
Find out his secrets to marketing. Watch the video at cbsmarketingmasters.com. That's cbsmarketingmasters.com.
Are you living the American dream?
Chrysler makes me leaps in American dream.
You're listening to Michigan's only all-news radio station, News Radio 950, WWJ.
After going down for 12 hours last night, the troubled health insurance website will be going down for several hours each night to try to make repairs. Being in a sour mood might not be as bad as you might think. I'm Rob Sandrin, I'll tell you what. And the Detroit Tigers are just moments away from holding a press conference. The organization expected to announce the hiring of a new manager. Good afternoon, I'm Rob Mason for WWJ News Radio 950. We're at 4:31. We're going to try to pick up that Tiger press conference in just a moment. Right now, we go to CBS News.
Hearing on healthcare.gov and the Affordable Care Act under fire amid repair and damage control efforts. Former GOP presidential nominee Mitt Romney says making changes to healthcare best left up to states.
States should be able to craft their own plans to get all their citizens insured and to make sure that pre-existing conditions are covered.
Romney on NBC's Meet the Press. White House advisor Dan Pfeiffer on ABC's This Week says people whose current coverage is being canceled due to the new healthcare law now will be able to find comparable policies at similar prices.
If the president were to allow insurance companies to keep selling variable plans, if he had done that, he'd be violating an even more important privacy right to people, that everyone would have a guarantee of access to quality, affordable health insurance.
California Democratic Senator Dianne Feinstein says that critics have political motives.
The problem here is there are so many destroyers in the House, in the public, in the private healthcare sector that just want to destroy.
Feinstein on CBS's Face the Nation. CBS News Update. I'm Gary Knott.
This is News Radio 950 in Detroit, WWJ. It's 4:32, and we are about to go live now to a press conference. The Detroit Tigers making a major announcement that they have hired a new manager. Dave Dombrowski is at the podium right now, and we'll be hearing from the Tiger general manager in just a moment here.
Thank you, Eileen. Thank you for everybody for coming. Appreciate you being here. It's a great honor today to introduce the new manager of the Detroit Tigers to you. After a thorough research, information gathering,
concerts and teenage parties. Jumped on a plane this morning and flew from San Diego to Detroit. I think my wife is working on about 3 hours sleep. So I'm very glad that they were able to come, and very appreciative that they came. And I also know my wife is staring at me right now saying, one, I don't think that shirt matches the blazer, and two, you should have worn a tie. So I do thank them for coming.
And also, before we get started, I want to make a presentation here to Brad. So you don't have to worry about the tie, because nobody can see it anyway, so here. Your New Jersey, number 7. Probably feel more comfortable in that anyway, so.
You're listening to live coverage, the news conference, the Detroit Tigers announcing their new manager, Brad Ausmus.
For questions, media members, if you could please stand, introduce yourselves, your name and your affiliation, please. So, first question. We'll start with Mitch over here on the right.
Hi, Brad. I guess a question to each of you. Dave, most of the thinking after Jim left was going to be that this job, because of the talent of this team, would probably go to somebody who had a lot of experience because you want to win it right away. So why did you choose Brad, who, from what I read, doesn't have a ton of experience? And Brad, what do you think you bring to the table that will enable you to win quickly with a team that's full of the kind of talent they have right now?
You go ahead and start, and I'll finish up.
Well, I certainly knew going into any of these managerial interviews that the one knock on me is going to be the lack of managerial experience. And I understand that. One of the pluses is, and I don't know if Dave has mentioned this, is I'm going to have someone standing beside me in the bench, in the dugout, with plenty of not only managerial experience, but he's been a third base coach, he's been a bench coach, he's been around the game for decades. A good friend of mine, and actually, quite frankly, was the guy I would have had as my bench coach regardless. It just so happens that he was already here in Gene Lamont. So hopefully that mitigates a little bit of the lack of experience. I think something I bring as a manager that an older, veteran manager wouldn't have is the fact that I was just playing the game 3 years ago. I'm not that far removed from the players. I have a pretty good understanding of how the locker room dynamic is. 3 years ago, I was intermingling in the Dodger clubhouse with 20-year-old Clayton Kershaw, 35-year-old Manny Rivera. So I have a pretty good feel, I think, of what the modern-day player, what the makeup is, what the mindset is.
You've been listening to live coverage of the Detroit Tigers press conference. Dave Dombrowski introducing their new manager, Brad Ausmus. No managerial experience in the major leagues. However, he was a player up to as recent as 3 years ago. He also had 2 stints as a catcher with the Detroit Tigers. Brad Ausmus, 44 years old. He'll wear number 7 as the new manager of the Detroit Tigers. WWJ News Time, 4:38. Traffic and weather together on the 8th. We'll head out to the roads first. This update sponsored by Village Markets as we check the roads with Lance Howard.
We have picked up a crash on 696 westbound near Coolidge, blocking the right lane, right shoulder. Traffic slowing a bit on the AAA jam cams. 94 westbound closed at Van Dyke. You exit Van Dyke, cross the road, you're right back down onto 94 West. Know before you go, check out Porsche of the Motor City. East Point's real-time traffic on the web at cbsdetroit.com. In the 24-hour traffic center, I'm Lance Howard, WWJ News Radio 950.
John Ferrick now joining us with his AccuWeather forecast.
Cold for tonight, mainly clear down to 33, 20s in some suburbs, and partly sunny. Still on the chilly side, the high 49. Some clouds tomorrow night, low 42. Milder Tuesday, variably cloudy. Up to 59 Wednesday, cloudy, windy periods of rain. High 57, rain tapers off early Thursday. Mostly cloudy, windy for Thursday, high 49.
This is AccuWeather meteorologist John Feerick on WWJ News Radio 950. Right now in town, we have winds out of the east at 7, our humidity at 57%. Some sun peeking through those clouds right now. We're at 44 degrees in Detroit. Traffic and weather together on the 8th with another update on the way at 4:48. WWJ News Time 4:40. Again, our top story. It's going on right now. The Detroit Tigers having a press conference announcing their new manager, 44-year-old Brad Ausmus, to take over the reins of the Tigers team in the spring. Our kids in Michigan on the right track to succeed in school and life. This is WWJ's Greg Bowman. Join Jay Bauer and me 3 to 7 for the Spring Hat Trick Mondays back. Your chance to win Red Wings tickets at 3:40. Track and weather together on the 8th. News Radio 950 WWJ. Hi, I'm Jim Hiller from Hiller's Markets. Hiller's has been at the forefront of the gluten-free lifestyle for close to 15 years. We continue to provide more gluten-free options than anyone else in Michigan, by far. This week, I'd like to tell you about a few. Live Smart Raw bars made in Oak Park are different from typical nutrition or energy bars. Live Smart are made with 100% non-GMO, raw, unprocessed ingredients. They are gluten-free, peanut-free, soy-free, dairy-free, and vegan. An ideal meal replacement for any lifestyle. Live Smart Raw bars are on sale at 2 for $5. Garden Lights, the delicious vegetable company, makes gluten-free products uniquely crafted into exotic prepared meals, soufflés, side dishes, and muffins. You'll find Garden Lights in Hiller's freezer sections. Friends, Hiller's is dedicated to making a gluten-free lifestyle an easy choice.
CBS tonight on a new Amazing Race. A bitter confrontation breaks out.
I'm going to flip out if another team took our tag team.
New CBS tonight.
Veterans Day is November 11th, and WWJ invites you to log on to CBSDetroit.com's contest page and nominate a special veteran in your life to win tickets to War Horse at the Fisher Theater December 17th and January 5th. A heartwarming tale of loyalty and friendship, and winner of 5 2011 Tony Awards.
WWJ News Time 4:42. Again, the Tigers have announced Brad Ausmus as their new manager, and let's just get a little bit more of the news conference going on right now. This is Tiger GM Dave Dombrowski speaking.
I've shaken Brad's hand maybe twice in my life, so I didn't know. I did know the other 3 guys, so we interviewed very well. It kept coming back to me how you have to be cognizant of today's game. The leadership aspect, communicating with the players. And I think in today's younger generation, as a couple people pointed out to me, is that you come to leadership in different ways in today's world. And this happened to be 18 years as a respected big league player that played hard. Leadership as a catcher, very. And frankly, when we interviewed, we were, not just me, taken back on how impressive he was.
Again, Dave Dombrowski talking about his new hire, Brad Ausmus, the new Tiger manager, 44-year-old catcher, played a couple of stints with the Tigers back in the late 90s and early 2000s, played up until 3 years ago as a catcher with the Los Angeles Dodgers. Most interesting thing about the 44-year-old Ausmus, no previous managerial experience in the major leagues. WWJ News Time 4:43.
Why would you develop and market a tobacco product flavored like bubblegum? If you're big tobacco, the obvious answer is to market these to young people to get them hooked. Now a study of almost 20,000 youth shows that when they use tobacco products, almost half are flavored. Enid Neptune, a long expert at Johns Hopkins, describes the findings.
Several tobacco products and nicotine delivery systems still remain unregulated and can legally add flavors. The study focuses on the prevalence of flavored tobacco product use among a large youth population in 50 states and the District of Columbia. The overall prevalence of cigar, cigarillo, and little cigarette use was 8.1%. Within this group of users, flavored product use was almost 40%.
Neptune says parents and others need to urge legislators to further empower the FDA to regulate all tobacco. At Johns Hopkins, I'm Elizabeth Tracy.
Do you ever sit in class and feel lost? Do you want to learn, but for some reason you can't? Then Eaton Academy could be what you're looking for. Because at Eaton, they know that not all kids are the same. And not all kids learn the same either. Some do better with lessons on the internet-connected smart boards, and others with hands-on group projects. Either way, Eaton every child and work with them to find success in the classroom and out. How do I know?
Come see how the Eaton approach can change your child's life during the admissions open house at the Birmingham campus from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. on Tuesday, November 5th. Hear from teachers, students, and parents. Visit Eaton's small class sizes and get a first-hand look at their unique learning methods. For 28 years, Eaton Academy has helped all kinds of students with all kinds of challenges find success. Check them out today at eatonacademy.org.
Family Heating, Cooling, and Electrical Fall Football Scoreboard Show on News Radio 950 WWJ.
WWJ News Time 4:45, our scoreboard show. Russ McNamara. Before we talk football, the pretty exciting Tiger news going on right now. Yeah, it certainly is. He's a pretty smart guy. He is a smart guy. That, of course, is Brad Ausmus, 44-year-old manager of the Detroit Tigers. His introductory press conference still going on right now down at Comerica Park. Basically, Ausmus knows he's getting into a great situation.
You don't generally get dropped into a situation like I will be this coming season with a team like the Detroit Tigers have. Very rarely is there managerial change when a team is coming off a postseason appearance or an ALCS appearance, and I understand I'm very fortunate. That being said, I'm not taking anything for granted. No details will be glossed over, and I'm not assuming anything going into the job.
It did come out that Gene Lamont will be kept as the bench coach, just going to help ease the transition.
Didn't fix that shit yet.
Also, the Tigers. Barry Larkin, but Larkin declined, saying he didn't have enough time to put into the job. We'll hear more from Brad Ausmus coming up throughout the rest of the day. Now, to that busy day around the NFL. Current games going on. The Eagles leading at the Raiders 14-3 early. Nick Foles with a pair of touchdown passes, one of them to Riley Cooper. Buccaneers lead the Seahawks 7-0 early. Mike Glennon with a touchdown pass to Timothy Wright. Couple of fantasy favorites right there. Browns leading the Ravens 7-0 in Cleveland right now. Jason Campbell with a touchdown pass. Patriots just get a touchdown to lead the Steelers 6-0. Extra point, of course, coming up. Looked like Brandon Bolden reined one in for a score. Games that happened earlier, the Chiefs stay undefeated. They beat the Bills 23-13 behind two defensive scores. Cowboys come back late to beat the Vikings 27-23. Tony Romo, a pair of touchdown passes, one of them to Jason Witten. Adrian Peterson, 25 carries, 140 yards, and a touchdown on the day. Titans beat the Rams 28-21. Two touchdowns for Chris Johnson, 150 yards on the day as he returns to greatness. Jets beat the Saints in a shocker with Geno Smith running in for a touchdown. Chris Ivory with a great day, 139 yards and a TD. Washington beats the Chargers 30-24 in overtime, and the Panthers run all over the Falcons 34-10. The Family Heating, Cooling, Electrical Fall Football Scoreboard Show continue with traffic and weather together on the 8th. Coming up on WOJ News Radio 950.
When you open the doors of Specialty Showroom in Berkeley, you'll open your eyes to a whole new kind of appliance shopping experience. All brought to you by The Living Kitchen, inside Specialty Showroom. Here, you'll be able to get hands-on with the entire line of Sub-Zero and Wolf products in full-scale kitchen environments. This unique experience allows you to plan, compare, and imagine your kitchen in ways you've never been able to before. And once you've been inspired, their specialists can help you turn your dreams into reality. Discover The Living Kitchen inside Specialty Showroom at 11 Mile and Coolidge. Every appliance store will meet or beat any deal, but at Specialty Showroom, you'll receive a very unique experience. Have you ever heard of a chain store who will personally come to your home to make sure you know how to use your new appliances? Or send a gourmet chef to your house to cook your first meal on your new high-end equipment? They truly are a unique family-owned Michigan company. The Living Kitchen inside Specialty Showroom in Berkeley. It's more than a store. It's an experience.
It's time for traffic and weather together. together on the 8th. Here's Lance Howard.
We've got a crash working on 696 westbound before Coolidge. Right lane, right shoulder block reported in that area. AAA jam cam showing backup starting near Woodward. It's time for the Southeast Michigan Ford Dealers Construction Alert from Elder Ford in Troy, so you can know before you go. 94 westbound, closed at Van Dyke. You exit Van Dyke, cross the road, go right back down onto 94 west, and traffic is slow there as well. In the 24-hour traffic center, I'm Lance Howard, WWJ News Radio 950.
Thank you, Lance. Though your WWJ AccuWeather forecast from the FlameFurnace.com Weather Center. Tonight it'll clear off, lows in the lower 30s. Tomorrow, sun will come out, highs in the upper 40s. Right now it's cloudy and 44 degrees at Detroit Metro Airport. The family heating, cooling, electrical fall football scoreboard sure rolls on. Next, WWJ News Radio 950.
And announced 9 p.m. November 26th for the stocking stuffer giveaway. 30 qualifiers will have the chance to win a 24-month lease on a 2014 Cadillac ATS or a 2014 Buick LaCrosse from Suburban Cadillac Buick. Enter while entry forms last at the Suburban Cadillac Buick dealers from 1810 Maple Lawn Drive in Troy. Enter at WWJ station appearances, dates, times, and locations for each remote registration appearance will be announced on air in advance and will be posted online at cbsdetroit.com. Enter online at cbsdetroit.com. Click on contest button and then the stocking stuffer giveaway link and submit an online entry form. Enter on air. Listen to WWJ November 5th, November 12th, and November 19th between the hours of 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. for the announcement of the queue call. One entry per person regardless of method. We'll randomly draw 30 qualifiers on or before December 2nd. 6 qualifiers will be randomly selected from in-store entries. 7 will be randomly selected online entries. 8 will be randomly selected from all appearance registrations, and 9 will be selected from the on-air entry method. Each will win a $25 Direction Jewelers gift card and 4 2014 Chevrolet Detroit Belle Isle Grand Prix general admission tickets, all valued at $105, and a shot at winning a lease at the key drawing event. Qualifiers must attend in person at Suburban Cadillac Buick on December 9th at 6:30 p.m. Qualifiers will randomly draw a set of keys at Grand Prize event, and the person whose key starts the car will win that vehicle. Process will continue for the second car. As soon as a key starts a car, it will be deemed won. Cadillac lease valued at $11,529, and Buick lease valued at $10,711. Mileage restrictions apply. Leases will be awarded to 2 different qualifiers. Price subject to verification of eligibility and is not transferable. Station decisions are final. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. Open to licensed Michigan drivers 18 or older. Lease winners must meet all applicable leasing and insurance requirements, including credit check. Employees of Suburban Cadillac Buick, CBS Radio, their affiliates, and immediate families are not eligible. For rules and details, visit cbsdetroit.com. You're listening to the Family Heating, Cooling, and Electrical Fall Football Scoreboard Show on News Radio 950 WWJ.
Pistons are taking on the Celtics at the Palace tonight. Brandon Jennings will play in his first regular season game as a Piston. Tip-off after 6 on 97.1 The Ticket. We have the latest scores at 15 and 45 past each hour on the Family Heating, Cooling, Electrical Fall Football Scoreboard Show. For the Airlines Parking Sports Desk, I'm Russ McNamara, WOJ News Radio 950.
This is an urgent message for all individuals with extremely large credit card debt. No matter how much you owe on your credit cards, the company that has settled more debt than anyone in the U.S. could settle your debt too, while you make one low monthly program payment. You have the opportunity to hear how low your monthly program payment could be for free. This free information is available now, simply by calling Freedom Debt Relief at 1-800-200-3698. I repeat, if you have extremely large credit card debt, you now have the ability to reduce your total debt and get one simple low monthly program payment. This could allow you to resolve your debt faster than you ever thought possible. But you should act quickly. Call Freedom Debt Relief now to learn how much you could save. 1-800-200-3698. Again, this life-changing information is available for free. To find out how much you may be able to save, call today. 1-800-200-3698. That's 1-800-200-3698. 1-800-200-3698. News now. News Radio 950 WWJ.
Good afternoon, I'm Rob Mason. Here's our top story at 4:53. It's now official. Tigers have themselves a new manager. A press conference going on at this hour. Former Tiger catcher Brad Ausmus will be the new manager. The 44-year-old played for the Tigers in 2 different stints. Also played for the Padres, Astros, and Dodgers in his 18-year career. WWJ News Time 4:53. Giving future teachers more experience in the classroom before they graduate. I'm Greg Bowman, and this is Making the Grade.
But the commitment we're making as we prepare future teachers is that we can guarantee you that you'll be out in real schools working with real people.
That's Bob Maxfield, interim dean and associate professor of education at Oak Bend University. OU is partnering with the Avondale schools to put students in the classroom to observe and work with kids as soon as their sophomore year.
I try to equate this with a teaching hospital. Our partnership with Beaumont in our med school, it does similar things where they're getting their formal instruction, but then they're all working with real physicians and real patients. And in this case, that's what is in a classroom.
For Making the Grade, I'm Greg Bowman, WWJ News Radio 950.
Perry locked himself out of his car. Should he A, call his amateur wrestler friend with fists of steel, or B, get roadside assistance from the Geico mobile app? The correct answer is B. The Geico mobile app uses GPS, so Perry can get roadside assistance quickly without saying a word. It's like telepathy. Perry's steel-fisted friend would dent up the door and break stuff. Geico's mobile app is speedy and makes it easy for Perry to get roadside assistance with a tap of his finger.
Geico, wherever, whenever. Just a click away with our free mobile app.
Stressful things during the day can keep you awake at night. Instead of sleeping, your mind is still spinning from stress. Unisom is the help you need to fall asleep. Unisom sleep tabs are a clinically proven effective OTC sleep aid. You fall asleep 33% faster by easing into your natural sleep cycle. With Unisom, you wake refreshed and ready.
Here's your morning traffic report.
Unisom, a stressful day deserves a restful night.
Use as directed. Active ingredient, oxylamine succinate versus control in a clinical study.
At 4:55, we go to the Suburban Cadillac Buick Business Desk, and Corey with a look at your money.
An unlikely participant increasingly is showing up in the bidding for distressed office buildings, hotels, and other over-leveraged commercial properties left over from the boom years. Chinese investors. While China has made headlines recently for landing trophy properties in Manhattan and for developing new projects in California, Chinese investors have also been pursuing properties that are in default on loans. Suffering high vacancy rates are facing other turnaround challenges. In the most recent deal, Dongdu International, known as DDI, earlier this month, paid a total of $13.6 million for two of Detroit's better-known buildings, including the former home of the Free Press. DDI is planning to convert the empty Free Press building into apartments and keep the David Stott building, which is less than 25% occupied.